Good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning. Thank God for waking up another day. Yes, I hope y'all are saying the same thing too. And guess what? Today is November the 5th, and it's voting day for the President of the United States of America. So, people, those of you that can vote or have the rights to vote, make sure you get up and go out to the polls and put your John Hancock on that voting paper. Make sure you do that. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. That's your decision. But make sure you make the right decision, okay? Because we all have to turn America around. We certainly do. So don't make no mistake now. Make sure you vote for the right person. Also, vote yes on amendment number 4. That's about the Abortion Act. And also, well, it's up to you. Vote yes or no on amendment number 3. That's your choice. Okay? Yeah. It's a bit cool here in Orlando, Florida today, this morning. But the sun is coming out. Yes, the sun is coming out, as you can see. And I do believe it's going to be a lovely day. People are up and about walking and, doing their regular exercises and stuff. I'm somewhat early this morning, I was laying there contemplating on what I was going to make today for my video. I already knew what I was going to do, but I was contemplating. And yeah, last night I saw my daughter's neighbor, the retired, not retired, the veteran, the Army veteran that lives next door to her. Correction. And, I was out walking Mr. Hustle. And we ran into each other, him and his daughter and myself, along with Mr. Hustle. And, they love Mr. Hustle. They are always, each time they see Mr. Hustle, they play with him and stuff like that. But this time, it was like a special meeting. I didn't know what to think of it. I thought it was just regular, but it was just extra. So I said, well, how's your dog? Because he has a Frenchie also. Cute little white Frenchie with a little black on it. It was a female. The reason I say was because I found out last night that the dog passed away. So sad to hear that. I was a bit shocked, but I try to hold my composure. Yeah, I said, what happened? So he said, oh, she died back in June. I said, what? I said, well, I haven't seen you guys out walking the dog for a while now, so I figured, well, maybe you came out when I was in, you know, but didn't realize that that's what happened. So, he had like a little sadness on his face and the little girl, but then, they had a little smile. And we continued talking. So he said, the raccoons, they have raccoons that go in the back. That's over there by the lake. If you ever notice when I show my videos, there's a lake in the back of the house. So, he said raccoons go back there at night. I wasn't aware of it because I never really heard them or seen them. So he said his dog, they weren't into leashing him up when they bring him out. They just wanted him to roam around freely. So that's what they were doing. And they don't know exactly when or what happened, but the dog started feeling sick and stuff like that. So he took him to the vet, and the vet told him he ate something or touched something. He has some virus that he caught from the raccoons. I was like, what? Oh my God. So, he didn't really go into details what the doctor did, but he brought him back home. And, well, the doctor said, well, he might get better or he might not. So he brought him back home, and several days later, he said he noticed, the dog was, like breathing real funny and stuff. And, he wasn't like moving around in the house like he usually do. So one day he just got up and found him behind the couch, just laying there, could hardly breathe. And then soon after that, he passed away. That was so sad hearing that. Oh my God. I was like, oh my goodness. And why it's so sad? Because this is the second French bulldog that they had. The first one died also. So he said maybe they're not supposed to have dogs as pets. He has a cat. He said he had the cat for like 7 years and nothing happened to this cat. Apparently, they said the virus is still in the house, but I guess, humans can't catch it, just dogs. So, I said, well, would you be getting another dog later on? So he said he would like to, but right now, his wife said no, and then they're very busy because she has a job now. He works at night. So, dogs takes up a lot of time. You have to pay a lot of attention to them and stuff, especially the Frenchies. So he said maybe not. If he does, he'll get a different breed, a different dog. So, it was sad hearing that. And then, we said good night. He went to the mailbox and got his mails. And then they just walked on back to their house. I continued doing what I was doing. I brought Mr. Hustle out to use the bathroom. So Mr. Hustle just looked up at me like he understood what was going on, and he did his due. And then we just walked away and went on back to our home. We keep Mr. Hustle on a leash, as you can see, and he just used the bathroom. And as always, he has a cold, so I have to wipe his dirty nose, Mr. Hustle. But that's okay. But you know, we try to take the best care we can of Mr. Hustle because we don't want anything to happen to him. I know death is something that you cannot stop, but hopefully he would live for a very good long time. Yep. So I hope you folks enjoy the day, because I certainly am. I already voted. I did the mail-in voting already. And my granddaughter, you know, she was like, "Grandma, tomorrow is the voting day." I said, "Yes, it is. Aren't you going to vote?" So she said, "Yes." She was like, "Aren't you?" I said, "I already did my mail-in voting, girl, mail-in ballot." So she said, "Gosh, I wish I had told you. That way I could have done mine." But when I was doing it, she wasn't even thinking about stuff like that. So, you know, I didn't even bother to say, "Well, would you like to do a mail-in ballot?" Because she wasn't really interested, you know. So I just made sure I did mine, because you have to do it before. You had to do it by October the 24th. And I did, you know, so that way I don't have to go through the hassle of going to the place where I have to vote, because it's not over here. I'm not by my house right now. So that was easy for me. And as a matter of fact, my voting place is the church. You know, the pantry that I go to, it's a church. So that's where I vote. But, you know, like tomorrow is pantry day, so that's when I'll be going over there. So today wouldn't have been good for me. So I did what I had to do. Let's hope my girl win. You know, I'm praying for her. I'm praying for her. VP Kamala Harris. So people, make sure you go out there and vote now. Vote for Kamala Harris, VP Kamala Harris. So this is JU-I saying peace out for now. Watch this video. Have a good day.